The other day, I decided to try the popular sub for sub. That is, I subscribe to you, you subscribe to me, so that I could grow my YouTube channel. And I completely regretted it because I was penalized by YouTube. I it had consequences. So if you recently joined a community of YouTubers or a group chat and you met other YouTubers, or you just in a space, maybe you saw a popular YouTuber's video, and he or she in their comment section said, oh, leave a comment, let us know where you're from, subscribe to each other. Or you saw someone that said, oh, drop your link under this page, let me subscribe to you, make sure you subscribe back to me. If you see anything like that, run. If you are not even planning to do something like that, maybe you've been conjuring, maybe you've been gathering people in the group and you've been saying, you guys need to come and do this, so come and subscribe to me so I subscribe to you. You need to abort mission now, because I did it. I didn't like what happened, and I'm just really even hoping that I don't even get more consequences. YouTube gave me some consequences, but I'm hoping that I don't have more consequences in the future. I hope it doesn't reduce my engagement. Maybe they don't start thinking, oh, maybe I got all my subscribers via sub for sub. I would be hurt. I'm hoping that there is no other penalties, because the one that they gave me is okay. Please, YouTube, please. I'm sorry. And the thing is, I didn't even like see it as sub for sub, because I'm actually someone that is against sub. One of my videos I've spoken about sub for sub. So it's not like I really came out with the opinion of being sub. It was just a situation of, oh, I'm going to tell you guys a story. Let me not jump. Let me not jump. This is a story time. So yeah, come and hear why you should not do sub for sub, why you should not get into platforms or communities that say, oh, subscribe to me, let me subscribe to you. What will happen if you do it? Does YouTube actually notice? I mean, I was one of those people that did not know. I've been on YouTube streets for a long time, but I did not actually know that YouTube knows when people do sub for sub. I knew that sub for sub hurts channels, in the sense of, if people subscribe but they don't watch, at the end of the day, you don't still get the view time, you don't still get the watch time, you don't still get the money, you demonetize, because as people are watching, you need what makes your earnings go up is people's interaction with that page. So if people are just subscribing, you have a situation of 10,000 subscribers, 100 views, 10,000 subscribers, 200 views, which is not really okay. So I kind of knew that, like, okay, yeah, sub for sub on a general note is not advisable in that sense. But I did not know that the algorithm actually knew when people were doing sub for sub. It blew my mind. And yeah, so I'm going to share with you guys what happened. And so, yeah, if you want to know, come with me. Let me give you the gist. So the gist is, I joined a community the other day. Not the other day, it's been some time now, and it was a community for YouTubers. So I was like, oh yeah, great, let me join. Let me not give too much details, but yeah, I was trying that community, and then other people were like, oh, like, let's help each other grow, let's drop each other's links, let's subscribe to each other. And I thought, oh, that's a great idea. I was about to hit a milestone, so I was like, oh, great. Even if I just get like 5 people to subscribe to me, I mean, it's okay, right? So I hit the ground running. I dropped my link, and then I started supporting other people, because I mean, it's be unfair, because people were now in the comment section saying, oh, please make sure you are subscribing to other people too. Then and I felt, okay, let me put a link to a video, right? Let me put a link to a video so that people can be watching the video. I thought I was being smart, you get. And I feel like that one probably worked, but let me just get to the end of the story. So I put a link to a video instead of just putting my channel link, so that you're not just coming, subscribing and going. You are actually watching a video. Even if you watch first 10 seconds, it's something. So I started putting a link to a video instead. So people will come, then I started getting subscribers. In fact, I crossed the milestone I wanted. I was happy. If I was sharing, my sister like, ooh, I hit my milestone. I even shared on my social media already that, oh, I just crossed this milestone. I was already glad that because it was organic, in the sense of, because I mean, they were human beings, they weren't bots. I didn't buy the subscribers. So in my head, everything was fine. Then then like some days after, I come back to the group. I didn't even check my subscribers to check whether um they had reduced or not. I did not know. So I go back to the page, the community group, and I start seeing some people complaining that, oh, please, if you subscribe and you're not unsubscribing, it is unfair. You are being wicked. How can we subscribe to you and you're not subscribing? And then people started complaining. I was like, what's going on? Then I go to check my channel and I see that my subscribers have dropped. Let me close my mouth. I was like, what? How? So like it dropped significantly, like 20 by 20 people. 20, not like one or two. And I rarely lose subscribers. Max, my subscribers may not be growing at an exponential level, but people don't unsubscribe. You get the thing that makes people unsubscribe is another level. So I was like, what's going on? So I go back to the group and say, are people really unsubscribing? Now, someone that comes up and says, hi guys, I noticed when you guys were doing all the sub for sub thing, and I wanted to say that YouTube is blatantly against sub for sub, and so probably the YouTube algorithm has fixed it and they've removed all the subscribers. And I was like, you say what? I mean, I always knew YouTube was against in terms of like community policy. We want you guys to grow organically, but like I didn't think that they actually had technology to recognize when people actually were doing sub for sub. So what happened? I know you're like, okay, so what did YouTube do? So what YouTube did was that YouTube now removed all the subscribers I gained from that particular sub for sub exercise, but then YouTube also removed more subscribers. So I don't know, maybe they now felt okay, all the subscribers I got in that period, they were all fake. And so they removed everything. I felt bad. I felt really bad. I just started seeing my subscribers were just going down, going down. I was like, God, it kept going down. I was like, In fact, now in hindsight, I wish I was screenshotting it to show you guys. So my subscribers were just going down. I felt so bad. I was like, hey God. My worry was now like this particular channel is not this channel that I'm using to film, is my other channel that is already monetized, that's already everything. My worry was now, what if they now send me a mail and say, oh, you are flagged for community, you have gone against our community guidelines. We're going to remove you from YouTube partnership. You're going to do the outside. God. In fact, I was even thankful that I did not use this particular account that I'm just trying to grow. I'm trying not to do anything shady, do nothing so that it can grow organically and I can get to my monetization threshold easily. So I was so glad I was not on this channel that I was sharing with them. But I think that the way the algorithm or the bot would know is that what it would check, I think in my own mind, when I reviewed and I started to check, do more research, what I think that it would actually check is if I subscribe to you and you subscribe to me in that minute and they notice the same activity going on across about 10 channels at the same time, the algorithm will automatically detect. Maybe there is now a new update that checks it, because I think I've done something like this before in the past and my channel didn't really drop, not like the same exact way, like at the same time, an influx of people. But I've had a situation where I said, oh, what's your YouTube channel? The person told me I subscribed to them and they too, they subscribed to me, maybe one or two people, and my subscribers didn't drop. But this one, I think it was because of the influx. Maybe they've trained the algorithm now to know, to recognize it, and so it immediately removed those things, those subscribers. Thankfully, I actually grew back. I'm now above 3K on that channel. I hope nothing happens again. But yeah, that experience really taught me a lot that really there's no shortcut in this life. Or even if you want to do sub for sub, I think that the secret is to just subscribe to the people you want to subscribe first. Maybe after some days, they should now subscribe. Then you guys should watch each other's videos. If you really want to do sub for sub, watch each other's videos so that it feels organic to YouTube. So that it doesn't feel, because I don't think it's bad if I meet someone as a YouTuber and maybe I go for a YouTube event and I say, oh hi, my name is Fadikemi, I'm a YouTuber, and person says, oh, I'm a YouTuber. What's bad if I say, okay, give me a YouTube channel link, let me subscribe to you? We're trying to grow each other, right? But I think that what makes it bad for YouTube is if we don't engage in our resources. So I think that if you want to do it, make sure you're sharing video links. Let the person watch. YouTube you watch, give the person watch time, give the person, at least views, then you can now subscribe. That way it looks organic, it looks easy, and let it not be an influx, like you subscribe to all of them at the same time within 1 hour. 10 people are having the same activity. The algorithm itself will notice that something is not right. Anyway, that is my experience with sub for sub. So if you notice that you are losing subscribers, it could be because you were doing sub for sub and the algorithm has finally caught up with you. So that is my experience anyway. Let me know your thoughts. Have you ever done sub for sub? Did you regret it? What happened? Let me know in the comment section. As for me, anything sub for sub that is not wisely done, I will not do again. YouTube, please, I'm sorry. We are G's. Algorithm, I beg. Just leave my subscribers the way it is. I will not do it again. I promise. See you guys in my next video.